Okay, guys, let's talk about equipment needed. Um, let's start with first and foremost, you have to have a truck, guys. I've seen guys do it out of vans. I've seen guys with a car with like a trailer thing on the back with a pull behind trailer. You want to look professional, right? And if you're hauling around chlorine, you don't want the vapors in and around you. It's really bad for you. I recommend leasing a truck. That way, every 3 years, you get a new one. Leasing is a write-off. And chlorine, guys, it rusts everything. You'll see. So a lot of guys are like, oh, I'm going to buy a 20-year-old truck and run it out of that. Well, it'll start to rust your shocks, your brakes, your little clamps you have in the back of your truck, all that. So I'd highly recommend leasing a truck. It'll always be reliable. At that point, it doesn't really matter what you get. I've always had Toyota Tacomas. I have a reservation out right now for an electric truck, but it's going to be a lease because I know the chlorine will rust the crap out of your truck. So the things that go in your truck, obviously a pool pole, a net, a brush, a vacuum hose, a little corner brush is nice to have. There's what we call tile soap. There used to be a company called Skimmer in a Bottle. So what you do is it comes in a bottle about this big. Dump that out, put it in a separate container, and fill up your bottle that's this high with about this much tile soap. Fill the rest up with water. You shoot a line down the middle of the pool. All the debris will go to the sides, and you'll go around. I'll shoot a separate video on how to actually clean a pool. So tile soap, pH up, pH down. I like to carry granular chlorine on me in case I run out of liquid. I'll use granular. About 1 DE scoop of granular chlorine equals 1 gallon of liquid chlorine. I like to have DE on me in case I need to do a filter clean all of a sudden, and I add diatomaceous earth. A diatomaceous earth scoop, like I just mentioned. I like to have backup hose lengths. So vacuums have the little hose lengths. I like to keep 2 or 3 on my truck. Usually just the white ones because most of my pool vacuums that are in my pools are the Pool Vernugen, which is now called the Pool Cleaner, owned by Hayward. Some guys will keep some gray ones in there. And then as you start to do repairs and stuff, I keep PVC. So I keep like 4 90s, 4 street 90s, 4 couplings, all 2-inch. 4 reducers down to 1.5 inches, same thing, 1.5 inches, CPVC nipples for plumbing, and then primer and glue. I like the gray glue. It seems to be a little bit stronger than the blue glue. A vac head. Yeah, the supplies are basic, guys. You can be up and running for $500. And sunglasses. Protect your eyes, guys. Get polarized. Like, spend money on sunglasses, guys. I wear a big sombrero. Get polos. Looks more professional. I like moisture wicking stuff instead of cotton. You've seen my other videos. I'm wearing a hoodie. And you can put your name on the back or not. I've done that in the past. It's a little more expensive to do print on the back versus the back and the front. I like waterproof shoes. Columbia seems to be my go-to brand right now as of 2023. They're lightweight. They're like $70. They have good arch support. Because there's nothing worse than, you accidentally spill some water on your shoe and now you've got a wet shoe, wet sock for the rest of the day. So, yeah, other than that, maybe a spa wand. I recommend the yellow ones instead of the blue ones made by Polaris because they're made of fiberglass. If you drop something on them, it's not going to crack in half. What else is in my truck? Of course, you got your liquid chlorine, your liquid acid, tabs. Always have a bucket of tabs on you. And yeah, those are the basics for equipment needed for pool cleaning. See you on the next video.